Kody Brown is sharing his opinion on his daughter, Robyn Brown's love life. Kody and ex Christine Brown came together to celebrate their 23-year-old daughter's engagement to Beatriz Quiros on the November 10 episode of Sister Wives, where they both also shared insight into their reactions to their daughter's bisexuality. "I have no problem when Gwen marrying a woman," Kody said in his confessional. Gwen came out, but she wasn't as articulate about it. She talked about how she was attracted to both sexes. Indeed, in a 2022 episode of Sister Wives, Gwen explained her stance on her own sexuality, saying, "I'm not only attracted to women. I'm also attracted to men and people that fall into other gender spectrums." And on the November 10 episode of the TLC series, Kody shared his take on the LGBTQ+ community, sharing, "I specifically had an experience where God said, as God said, I judge. And he told me, and you love. That's how I live if I can." More from E! Online. Megan Fox is pregnant, expecting baby with Machine Gun Kelly. Taylor Swift politely corrects securities etiquette at Travis Kelce's Chiefs game. Sister Wives Janelle Brown alleges ex-Kody made false claims about family's finances. As for Christine, who brought her now-husband David Woolley to the engagement party, she admitted the family already knew when Gwen came out. Gwen and Bea are now engaged. "Be's cool, really, really, really sweet," Christine said in her confessional. But to see Gwen's eyes just light up around Bea, and Gwen is so comfortable around her. They're just cute together. So cute, it's always such a relief when your child finds their person. The party turned into quite the event, which marked the first time Kody and his only remaining wife, Robyn Brown. He split from exes Janelle Brown and Mary Brown 1 year after Christine left, came face-to-face with Christine and David. And there was another element that made Kody and Robyn uncomfortable: the tattoo station. "I don't have a problem with tattoos," Kody insisted in his confessional, "but I have a tattoo phobia." So naturally, Christine and David, who wed in October 2023, 3 months after Gwen and Beatriz's nuptials, opted to get matching tattoos at the soiree, getting the Celtic symbol for new beginnings inked on themselves after less than 2 months of dating. For more bombshells from this season of Sister Wives, read on. Miri says Kody gave her hope. The patriarch of the popular reality TV show Sister Wives has long been a central figure in discussions about polygamy, family dynamics, and relationships. With his multiple marriages and large family, Kody's beliefs and attitudes toward family life have been dissected by audiences for years. However, recently, Kody's perspective on an issue that transcends polygamy, his daughter's bisexuality, has come into the spotlight. Kody's daughter, Robyn Brown, who is the daughter of Kody and his third wife, Christine Brown, came out as bisexual in 2022. This revelation opened up a broader conversation about how Kody, a figure who has publicly shared his beliefs on many personal matters, views LGBTQ+ issues, especially those that hit close to home. The discussion of Gwen's bisexuality and Kody's response became a key point of interest for fans, sparking debates around family, acceptance, and what it means to live in a polygamous household while navigating modern, evolving views on sexuality. Gwen's coming out. Robyn Brown's decision to publicly come out as bisexual was a significant moment, not only for her own life, but also for her family's dynamic. As the daughter of a man who is known for having multiple wives, Gwen's revelation carried a deeper meaning. It is not just a moment about her sexual identity. It also reflects the changing attitudes within the Brown family and society in general about gender and sexual diversity. Gwen took to social media to announce her bisexuality, and her post was met with a mixture of support and concern from fans and family alike. In an age where discussions around sexual orientation have become more open, coming out remains a vulnerable and courageous step, especially for those in the public eye. Gwendlyn's transparency allowed her to step into her own authenticity. And while many fans of the show were eager to hear how her father, Kody, would react, it became clear that his response was not just about personal feelings, but also about how his principles as a father would guide him in navigating this sensitive issue. Kody's initial reaction. When Gwendlyn came out publicly, Kody's initial response was measured, thoughtful, and respectful, though not without its complications. In interviews following the announcement, Kody stated that while he didn't fully understand the nuances of being bisexual, he believed in supporting his children and their individual choices. "It's a journey of self-discovery," he explained, adding that he respected Gwendlyn's decision to share her truth with the world. For Kody, the issue of sexuality is one that is deeply personal, yet also intricately connected to his values. Raised in a conservative, religious environment, Kody's view on sexuality has often been shaped by his religious beliefs. However, his children, particularly Gwendlyn, are growing up in a world that is increasingly accepting of diverse sexualities. In this context, Kody found himself facing a dilemma, balancing his traditional views with the need to be supportive and understanding of his daughter's identity. Kody's commitment to maintaining a family-first attitude was evident in his response. He emphasized the importance of unconditional love and acceptance within the family, acknowledging that although he might not fully grasp or relate to the complexities of Gwendlyn's bisexuality, his priority was her happiness and well-being. "At the end of the day, I want my kids to feel safe and loved, no matter what their identity is," he said, indicating that his love for his children transcends any particular ideological belief. The role of religion in Kody's views. As a man who identifies as a member of the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, FLDS, Kody's beliefs about sexuality and marriage are grounded in a strict interpretation of the faith. The FLDS Church traditionally holds conservative views on gender and sexuality, and its teachings do not fully embrace LGBTQ+ rights. This religious framework can sometimes make navigating the acceptance of non-heteronormative sexual identities challenging. However, despite Kody's religious background, he has also demonstrated a pragmatic approach to family life. In the past, he has expressed his belief that family members should have the freedom to live their own lives and make their own choices. This outlook appears to have informed his attitude towards his daughter's bisexuality. It suggests that Kody is increasingly reconciling his religious teachings with a more modern approach to parenting. In essence, while his faith might not wholly align with his daughter's sexuality, his love for her does not waver. Kody's openness to change, even within the bounds of his faith, is an important aspect of his character. While polygamy is a central tenet of his lifestyle and identity, he has shown a willingness to embrace different perspectives on issues related to his children's lives. This is especially notable in the case of Gwendlyn, as it suggests that Kody is willing to evolve his thinking and be a supportive parent in an ever-changing world. A complex family dynamic. The Brown family is unique in its structure and the challenges it faces. Polygamy itself often leads to complex dynamics in family relationships, particularly in how each member is treated and understood. The blending of religious principles with personal beliefs can sometimes lead to tension, especially when family members like Gwendlyn break away from traditional roles or norms. Kody's relationship with his children, especially those like Gwendlyn who may not conform to the expectations of polygamy or the religious ideals associated with it, is an ongoing evolution. It is essential to recognize that Kody's support for Gwendlyn's bisexuality is not the only way in which his stance on family values has been questioned or scrutinized. His plural marriages have been both lauded and criticized by fans and critics alike. His evolving approach to how he supports his children, particularly those with identities that deviate from traditional norms, suggests that Kody is trying to balance the deeply entrenched beliefs that shaped his worldview with the realities of raising children in a diverse, open-minded society. In many ways, Kody's response to Gwendolyn's bisexuality illustrates a moment of personal growth and the willingness to adapt. He's confronted with a situation that tests his traditional beliefs, and his ability to navigate this with love and respect demonstrates a more progressive approach than some might have anticipated. Public reception and family reactions. While Kody's response was generally positive and respectful, public reception has been mixed. Some fans of the show expressed admiration for Kody's ability to be supportive, acknowledging that he was navigating a delicate issue with care and grace. Others were less forgiving, noting that his acceptance seemed cautious and that his underlying religious views might prevent him from offering full, unconditional support for Gwendolyn's bisexuality. Interestingly, Kody's wives, particularly Christine and Janelle, have also weighed in on the situation. Christine, who has long been seen as a strong advocate for her children's autonomy, expressed her unwavering support for Gwendolyn and her decision to come out. Janelle, likewise, made it clear that she believes in creating a safe and loving environment for all of her children, regardless of their sexual orientation. This solidarity among the wives highlights an important element of the Brown family: a collective commitment to supporting one another despite differences in perspective. While Kody might be navigating his own feelings about Gwendolyn's bisexuality, the broader family dynamic suggests that love, acceptance, and mutual respect remain central values for the Browns. Conclusion: Kody Brown's stance on his daughter Gwendolyn's bisexuality reflects a journey of acceptance and love within the complexities of polygamous family dynamics. As a father, Kody's primary goal has always been to ensure the well-being and happiness of his children. In the case of Gwendolyn, his response shows a commitment to support her, even as he continues to navigate the intersections of his faith, his values, and the evolving world around him. His reaction to Gwendolyn's bisexuality suggests that the Brown family, much like many others, is willing to embrace change and challenge long-standing beliefs in favor of unconditional love.